Hey guys, I highly recommend you watch the first part of this interview to give you some background information, or you might just get really confused. With that being said, how do you actually find your passion?
This might sound like a long way, but you actually need to try things out in order to realize your passion in the first place.
That's true, yeah.
Okay? And through all the experiences you have, you're going to realize what you like and dislike. And from there, you're going to know what type of things you like, and then you try to do more of the type of things you like and make money from that. What I'd like to think is sometimes passion itself doesn't exactly make money. There also has to be the needs of other people too.
Right.
So you need to balance out. So this is my talent, this is the skill set that I have. This is the needs of other people. There's the needs here. People want this kind of thing, and there's also what you want to be itself. And you have to hit that middle ground, that sweet spot. At the beginning, you might not necessarily be doing what you really want to be doing, but eventually you can transition to more of what you're passionate about once you gain audience, for example, let's say in the case of YouTube. Because even if you like what you're doing, ultimately that doesn't, if you can't find a way to make money from that, that's a problem too.
So if you were to do this all over again, what would you change in that process?
I might be doing exactly the same process again.
Exactly the same, wow.
And the reason why I say this is because I did try my best during this time period, and it's all about testing new things and trialing it to see if it works. If it wasn't for that trialing out bit, I wouldn't have known what works and doesn't work. So right now, because I know what works, I can go back and possibly just do what works, but how the hell do you know what works from the very beginning?
Exactly.
But one thing I do think is I would want more faster execution skills, because ultimately it boils down to how many videos can you pump out per week. The faster you are, the bigger growth you have. So this 3 years, we could have maybe become 3 or 5 times the size. It's just a process which everybody needs to go through anyway.
We got interrupted, but so how did YouTube affect your personal growth in terms of mindset?
I think one of the things which I didn't realize was that I didn't realize that I'm gonna get so sucked into making all these YouTube videos. Even to this day, I really love what I'm doing. This is something which I never realized from the really beginning, because at the really beginning, it's just obstacles. It's like, oh, I need to edit a video, I need to film. Once you get to know how to do it, things get easier. And from there, you realize that you pump out one video and potentially millions of people can be watching it. And when that happens, that's pretty amazing. I can tell you one story where in Korea, I was going out with some friends, and there was this one guy coming up to me saying, "You've really changed my life." And I said, "Oh, well, how?" And he said, "Look, I watched all your videos 3 times. At the time, there were over 50 videos. He watched it more than 3 times. And he said, look, because of you, I started to get really interested in speaking English and get to know about other cultures." That was something which was really surprising. I was stoked hearing that. When you create the videos, it's only in this virtual world which everything is happening, but there is a time where this virtual world kind of hits reality. That was a moment where you just realize the strength of these YouTube channels, the effect you're having to a person who could be on the other side of the world.
How important do you think a good mindset is to an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur, sorry, I can't say that.
When I hear good mindset itself, I'm thinking of possibly having a good mindset in order to, put out positive energy or positive values to the world. You have to have like a good balance in life itself. It could be meditating in the morning, going to work, work out your body too. Working is great, but you need a slight balance. Every day counts. And if you make this 1%, this incremental change every day, if you do that for 1 year, that's going to be a big change.
Is that actually like a secret to going on YouTube?
There is a secret sauce, and I can tell you the secret sauce already, which is consistency. And look, I know you guys might have heard of this before, but I'll just repeat it again, because that is one of the most important things. It is how much you believe in what you're doing that you are just continuously doing it all the time. And you just need to keep believing until it actually works, because at the beginning, growth is really slow. Things usually don't build up that fast. It's always about, even if you're sick, you pump out content. Yeah. Also, another key thing is if something is not working, you need to change formats itself. Let's say if you're making YouTube videos, you shouldn't make 300 videos of the same video if these videos are only attracting really small amounts of views. That means that you're doing something kind of not wrong, but there is no need in the market itself. What I would suggest is at the really beginning, try out different formats itself. So you try about 5 to 10 different types of formats, and then one of them you'll see a difference in the views. So your normal views could be, let's say, 100 views, but this one video has over 1,000 views. And it's gaining more traction, which means that you should do more of what's working. You have to make smart decisions too. Don't just keep on doing the ones which don't work. Yeah. Do the ones which work, and then you'll see a lot of growth.
What about advice for just YouTubers in general?
I think one of the things is it's really, really difficult at the really beginning, because you don't see the growth that you want and nothing's really happening. Look, there was a time where we would get additional 3 subscribers and we were like, whoa, oh my God, who are these 3 subscribers? Everybody has a time like that. But you just have to remember that at the very end of the tunnel, there is light. Keep on going through that darkness until you reach that light itself.
Wow, that was actually really good advice, because I'm in the same position. I'm like, when I get 1 subscriber, like, whoa, subscribe to me. Is it you? I was like, nope, it's not me. Is it you? Anyways, thank you, Kay, for doing this interview with me.
Yeah, no problem.
It was a pleasure having you.
Anytime.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Asian Boss channel, which I'll put in the description box down below. They're awesome.
And subscribe to Simply Jeet.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe to Simply Jeet, but first subscribe to Asian Boss.
Alrighty.
And I will talk to you guys soon, so bye-bye.
See you guys next time.
See you guys next time.